Today we're checking out crazy disorders that give you superpowers like extra limbs, exoskeleton armor, and even super strength. Comment down below if you would want to have any of these superpowers.
We're starting with
Number 7. Extra limbs. Polymorphia is a rare birth defect in which an affected individual is born with more than the usual amount of limbs. In most cases, the extra limb is usually shrunken or deformed in some way and of not much use. But one case in India showed otherwise. Deepak Paswan was a boy from India with one head, 4 arms, and 4 legs. The limbs were
I saw this dude on Guinness Book of World Records.
actually,
If I had to guess what happened, I would imagine that in the boom, it was probably twins, and they kind of just absorbed into one body. I think that's how that worked.
That happens a lot of times, yes, Alec.
do you think he'll be able to control all 4 arms and all 4 legs?
It sounds
Well, that's
like
the
it.
thing, is that like a lot of times, like you just said, with the extra limbs, like they're really not super strong. Like they don't have that much muscle. They kind of just like dangle there. But this dude has 4 arms. He has literally 4 arms from Ben 10, but in real life.
He would be really good at defense in basketball if you could control them all.
fully formed and also appeared fully functional. Imagine the power you would wield with 4 hands. At the foosball table,
MMA.
you'd be undefeatable. Or imagine VR with 4 legs. In the Hindu religion, gods are often depicted with numerous limbs. So as news spread of the quote-unquote Octoboy, pilgrims soon traveled from all over India to worship him as an incarnation of their gods.
That's crazy if he was just actually like doing dumb gaming stuff like that, and then like all the masters of India are coming over, like, oh, this is a god.
He's like playing Fortnite, and like there's people behind him bowing to him.
Well, that would make sense, yeah. But I think that like a lot of people were just coming to see him because they thought like he was a descendant of the gods.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he didn't
He's
do
probably just a
anything.
normal guy.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
Exactly, but he's a normal guy that plays
what we're
Fortnite.
Yeah. Would you guys go and see him?
I don't want to. I want to treat him just like a regular guy. It seems like
I
that
wonder
would
if
be
you
like a
dapped him
zoo
up, what
exhibit.
hand he would use.
Maybe
There's
if
so
you gave
many.
him, back scratches. If I gave him a hug, he'd be all over my back, scratchy.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just thinking of ways that I'd be friends with him.
Until scientists figure out that the extra limbs were actually from a parasitic twin that hadn't developed properly in the
call,
womb
Alec.
and had somehow fused with him. Turns
Oh my
out
gosh.
he also
He
didn't
ate 'em.
actually have control over the extra limbs either.
No.
They were just kind of glitching every now and then. So, to improve Deepak's quality of life, the extra limbs were cut off, and ever since he's been
So
able to live a
sad.
relatively normal life.
Whoever doctor that was needs to get fired because they just costed him so much money. That was like his
What do you
thing.
mean?
That was his
It
thing. That was the
probably
God's
so
gift to him.
uncomfortable having extra limbs that like literally were lifeless. Imagine just like 2 extra arms dangling down and you can't even
That's
control
awesome.
that.
I would
Couldn't
definitely
buy any t-shirt. You have to get like custom t-shirts, custom pants, custom undies.
I would have
Yep.
definitely.
Everybody's looking at you weird. Like you can't live a normal life.
That
So I
happens to me
get
now.
why they decided that they had to get rid of the extra limbs. Even though it has a cool factor, the trade-off is too much.
I wonder if he had 4 butt cheeks too.
Okay, I would have got rid of the legs. I think I would have kept the arms.
Much to the dismay of the pilgrims.
Oh,
Number 6. Super memory.
Alec, listen up.
Hypothymastic syndrome is a
this is Alec. Whatever this word is, the hypersynchrometric syndrome. You have the
Opposite. He has syndrome
opposite.
hyperthermestic.
You can't even remember your name. It's really bad.
I do have really bad memory, I'll admit it.
condition that allows people to remember abnormally large numbers of life experiences. Sounds like a cheat code to life, right? You'd be the world's most famous walking encyclopedia and win millions of dollars in popular trivia game shows. But in reality, hypothysiacs cannot choose what memories are permanently
Oh gosh.
Shout out Adam.
Wait, I might have this.
stored in their brains. Information like memorizing schoolwork would be treated as trivial. So unfortunately, they won't be doing well on any tests at school.
Aw.
But what they are great at is remembering that one time they let a big one rip in the school cafeteria.
Wait, this sounds like everyone else. This sounds like a normal thing.
Remembering these highly personal
isn't that
events
normal?
can often be very embarrassing or traumatic. But could you imagine dating a hypothysiac? Hey babe, I'm going to the store to get some milk. Wait! Are you going to leave me like Mark did on the 3rd of January 1984? What, babe, no. How about like Peter did on the 8th of April 1991? No, what are you talking about? Oh, okay then. Don't forget to buy the low-fat milk this time. Oh yeah, sure, honey. Unlike the time you forgot it on the 21st of September
Oh, no.
1997,
I'm
this is
running.
the 19th of
Nightmare.
November 1999,
I'm running.
and the 16th of June 2002. Oh, he's gonna leave me. So yeah,
I had this one friend that if you gave him any day, like any date, he could tell you what day of the week it was. So I could say something like 1998 June 6th, and he'd be like, that was a Tuesday. And we'd look it up after, and it would be a Tuesday. It was insane.
Some people just have like superpowers like that.
That seems like a cool party trick.
Yeah.
I don't think that I would want this one though. I think that this one,
This one's
it
bad.
seems cool at first, but there, there's something good about forgetting things, especially over time. Like it just kind of seems a little bit torturous to remember all of these bad times. Even if I could remember all the good times, I don't think I would want to be able to remember everything, every detail, everything that was happening ever. That's a lot.
Yeah, you just kind of go crazy.
The best part about forgetting stuff quick is like if you watch a really good TV show, you know you're gonna forget it. It'd be like, but then you can rewatch the TV show and it's just as good. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like you remember that the TV show is really good,
Yeah.
but you don't remember why. So then you like months later you can rewatch it and you're like, oh yeah, that's why this show's awesome.
Every plot twist gets you 3 times.
Yeah.
What? How'd that happen?
No way.
That would stink to watch a movie with somebody with super memory. All right.
the vast majority of hypothamesiacs find it really difficult to sustain long committed relationships, leading to a lack of social connections and loneliness.
Alec, do you find it's difficult with the opposite?
Yeah. He doesn't
Well, I do
remember
find
what
myself
friends he has.
lonely and,
But then you forget that you were
Yeah,
lonely,
he
right?
forgets and then it resets every morning and then he remembers.
I think I might have that, but in a different way though, because there are some specific things in my life that I remember like boom, 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 boom. Like if you ask me a specific day that I golfed, for example, I can tell you every single shot that I hit and every single shot that everyone else hit that entire day.
So if
But
it has to deal with you and balls, maybe that's something.
maybe, yeah, I think you might be onto something.
Something
You might-
there.
You really might be.
I can remember every poop I ever took.
That's weird.
I can remember every poop Jack also took.
That's also weird, guys.
How?
I'll never forget the time Adam pooped in front of me. That
Anyway.
was weird.
Exoskeleton
That is not a
armor.
superpower.
Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, also known as Stone Man syndrome, is an extremely rare genetic condition that allows some
like an
individuals
X-Men.
to rapidly heal themselves when damaged.
Whoa.
This is what
There's a
Dwayne The Rock
catch.
Johnson has.
Imagine a person suffers a surface injury. Instead of replacing the skin tissue with more skin tissue, the body replaces it with bone instead. This process is called ossification. Can you imagine what would happen if you injured all your skin? You'd form an exoskeleton-like layer of armor made
start
of
doing that on
pure
purpose.
bone, and literally
sounds very
be
dangerous.
a superhuman. But in depressing reality, this disorder is almost 100% fatal.
I was gonna say, it doesn't really sound supernatural to have what is supposed to be soft tissue turn into very hard bone. It sounds like it would be very, very tough on the body.
It'd be hard to love.
Alec, do you want this? How about now?
The issue is that the body ossifies all damaged tissue, which can make joints stiff and be dangerous to internal organs. You injure your knee, ossify. I can't walk. You injure your eyelid, ossify.
I didn't
You
think
injure
about
your
that.
dick. Well, I guess that's a real boner now. Any tiny injury would potentially become devastating to you. If you strain your voice, you could permanently lose it. If you damage your airways, bony growth would restrict your breathing. Even if you don't injure yourself,
Don't vote
Okay,
to pass
guys,
the next
but
person. I'm out. I don't want
Let's
that.
say that is not that bad. Let's say it's like the thing from Fantastic Four, where his entire body just turned into stone. He basically had exoskeleton armor.
Yeah, just the
Would you guys
exterior.
want that? Yeah. You guys would look all weird on the outside, but you would be practically indestructible.
I mean, Alec, you can't physically get much worse, so.
What do you mean?
I meant like, I'm not
You
even
already
like.
forgot what you said.
I meant you're beautiful. Your personality's beautiful. Is what I'm trying to say.
You said I can't get much worse. What did you mean by that?
I was just saying, wouldn't it be? You would have this power now. So now your personality would be even better, and you would be invincible. Just take it, Alec. You can't get worse. Just take it. Are you taking it?
No deal. I'm not taking that.
Oh.
No. That's a freak thing. Like you're probably so uncomfortable to do anything. Imagine laying down, but you're like just a rock.
Yep.
That's probably terrible.
I don't think I would want it.
I would,
have
join
no
the
friends.
MMA. I'd call myself.
I'd still be your friend, Alec.
I'd call myself a rock
Really?
man.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thanks, Jack.
Yeah, I'd give you a hug and stuff, and then you would be rock.
I would check if
try
he's
not to crush
bulletproof.
you.
We could flip over 100 of you for a video.
Oh, imagine the
Shoot
YouTube videos. Yeah, we could flip you over. We could shoot you with
So you
rockets.
just use me.
Yeah.
No,
You're
no,
not taking me as a
no.
human anymore. You're just using
And-
me as an
and-
object.
No,
Use
Alec, it would be
enemies.
the same as we've been doing.
Yeah.
You know, you would be the rock guy in the corner instead of like the super handsome, cool Johto guy. You'd be rock man.
Imagine the pranks you could pull on people. You could like act like you're a rock for a week and then pop up when someone's walking by.
I wonder if I would also would I poop pebbles?
Yeah.
You might be able to sell them. They could be gold.
Is constantly breaking down and
Rockman.
repairing itself. So
think we
you're
convinced Alec.
basically doomed. You'd be slowly and inevitably
Gotcha,
turning
you're doomed.
into a bone.
That's kind of like Wolverine when he got
Gotcha.
the metal
But the
injected into him.
absolute worst
Oh,
part
yeah,
is there's
adamantium.
almost no way this can be medically solved at the moment, as surgical removal of ossified tissue causes the body to repair the area with additional
That's so
bone,
strange.
leading to a fatal catch-22.
It's like a Hydra.
It's a disorder
Whoa.
that could, in theory, be an awesome superpower, but in reality, it's
the
much
thing.
more like a living nightmare. Number 4.
Sad.
Impervious to pain.
Ooh.
Congenital insensitivity
go.
to pain, or CIP, is a rare condition where an individual cannot feel pain. Dude, are
that
you
smug
okay?
guy.
Huh? What do you mean? An estimated 1 in every 25,000 people are
That's a lot.
diagnosed with this condition, and in most cases, the person has actually never experienced pain before. This condition is caused by a mutation to the PRDM12 gene, which is important for the development of pain-sensing nerve cells. Affected individuals have been recorded to register touch, but the pain circuitry is completely cut off.
Is this something that you guys would want to have? If you got punched in the face,
I'm really
you can't
thinking
feel
about
a
it.
thing.
I'm really thinking
No,
about
I'm
it.
pretty sure people who have this tend to die much earlier than most people, just because, like, living through their life, they end up hurting themselves way more than an average person. And I like to live, so I'm good.
Yeah, like your body sends you signals of pain when you probably need help. Like imagine if you had a herniated disc or like you have a hernia and your body's sending you signals that you're in pain, like you need to get help. And you're
Adam, do you have something you're trying to tell us right now? Do you have one of these things? You were very specific about the problem.
I think Adam might have hemorrhoids. He's getting real close to hernias.
I have hemorrhoids!
It's like a secret code to let us know that he needs help really, really bad.
So Adam's internal organs are all hurting, but with this thing, he wouldn't be able to feel it. So he wouldn't even know that there's a problem to go to the doctor and get it solved.
Exactly.
I think in some cases, it would be nice. Like if you're eating ice cream, you can eat it so quick and not have to worry about getting brain freeze. But in other cases, it's probably not too good for you.
Like for a lot of these, I wish it could be like how it is in X-Men, when like the frosty guy can just boom, turn it on and he becomes Frostman. But like most of the time, he's not like that.
I would be like the man at parties. I would do like a crazy party trick where I would just like
What is about to happen? What is wrong with him? I'm not sure that would make him the man. I think that would make him the freak.
Yo, that was sick, dude.
Dude, you're
That
the
was-
man,
bro,
Adam. You're the
Holy
man for that.
crap, bro. That was friggin' amazing.
but I felt pain there, so
Imagine this combined with the last one, where even if you did take pain, it comes back as stone. That would be a crazy combo.
and you have red hair.
I think I would like that.
Interestingly, CIP individuals are still susceptible to emotional pain.
Aww.
Physical and emotional pain are both
What's the
processed by
point?
the same part of your brain, so this was surprising to me. But it's more of an issue with the physical sensory input as opposed to pain processing in the brain. This would be a pretty neat power to have for a super soldier though. Someone you could just throw into the middle of the battlefield who doesn't care if they get shot. There's actually a village in northern Sweden called Vitangi, where there's an abnormally high frequency of individuals with CIP. We might need to watch out for them in the near future. In reality, this condition is extremely dangerous to the affected individual because pain is vital for survival. Individuals with CIP
what I'm
often
saying.
die during childhood because fatal injuries just go unnoticed. It is
That's so sad.
tragically very common for people to burn to death without even knowing.
What?
Number 3,
Wait.
Indestructible.
Wait.
That doesn't
Wait,
make sense.
burn
Unless
to
we're
death.
talking about like a young child that doesn't understand what
Oh,
fire
okay,
is.
okay, yeah, maybe.
And then they put their hand in it and they're like, ooh, this doesn't feel like anything. This is fun.
It would be cool if you were a baby and you like put your hand in and it starts melting. Like it would, if it didn't feel any pain, it would be.
Yeah, that would be so weird though.
I'm pretty sure you can actually train your body to not feel pain as well. Like I think people do that
that's a new one.
intentionally. I think like monks, or maybe not monks, works, but I'm pretty sure like there are people who train themselves to not feel pain anymore.
It's like the people that walk on the hot coals and they're like,
Yeah, and like you've seen people like take a crowbar and smash their shins or something, you know, or that little kick poles. Like they just don't care.
I think they're kappa-lapping, bro. I think
Yeah.
that deep down it hurts so bad, but they just train their brain not to show the pain. I think it still hurts.
Yeah, that's the difference. Okay, yeah, I agree with Jack. Alec, come on, man, be better.
Had you for a second though.
Indestructible bones.
Oh, look, it's Adam.
Not even knowing. Number 3. Indestructible bones.
Indestructible.
Hello.
Trichodento-osseous syndrome is a rare condition affecting no more than a couple thousand people worldwide. It leads to people having bones that are so dense that they've been known to break baseball bats and
is what you
even
guys were just talking
withstand
about.
car crashes.
Yeah.
A
Wait, this sounds
mutation
awesome.
in the
Yeah.
DLX3 gene causes
me some
bone
of that.
density in the affected individual to increase significantly. It reminds me a lot of Wolverine's skeleton. Like if you combine this
True.
disorder with the regeneration from Stoneman syndrome,
Yeah.
minus the ossification and increased likelihood of death, you're basically Wolverine. However,
This one's
there
actually
are
cool.
several
Man.
major drawbacks.
Dang it!
These individuals
Like
are
what?
cursed with having extremely weak teeth that break easily and
How does that make any sense?
It literally makes no sense.
What? Wait, the easy solution though, just get veneers. You can get fake teeth. Boom.
That's
Okay,
true.
We got one
It
solution.
seems like a lot of these superpowers have tons and tons of drawbacks. It reminds me of like the medicine that you take, and then in the commercial, they're like, there's risk of death and diabetes, and you might get your left toe cut off.
So if you think about it, we're the real superheroes.
Nah, I
'Cause
think
if
this
you,
one-
if you
Yeah.
no, listen. Because if you were that person, you would wish to be us. You would wish to be quote unquote normal. So the way that our body is created is pretty superhero-esque.
I'm
There you
feeling like
go.
Superhuman.
You're hyping me up. I like that.
painfully, or end up falling out completely in some cases. They have brittle nails and dry, curly, and flaky hair as well. Research into TDO is prevalent right now, as it may hold the key to curing osteoporosis, which is the gradual weakening of skeletal structures many people develop in their old age. This would make a huge difference in improving their quality of life, as breaking bones from bad falls is incredibly common for
my
elderly and in many cases life-threatening.
Oh god,
Number 2.
my hip.
Oh, here we go. Now we're actually getting to the good stuff. Number 2 is super strength. I think I already have this, but well, yeah, let's see.
Super strength.
Dang!
Related muscle
Giga
hypertrophy
stick.
is a rare condition that literally gives you super strength. Affected individuals have over twice the usual muscle mass of an average human, and they also have increased muscular strength, all without
Dang.
going to the gym
Hey, yo,
or lifting weights to
that's
maintain
crazy.
it. Imagine
don't have to
waking
do
up
anything.
and just being jacked. This
Dang.
condition is caused by a
every day.
mutation in the MSTN gene, which is usually responsible for limiting muscle growth to prevent us from growing too large. But in
That's not
these
even
super
possible.
strength individuals, it doesn't work as a limiter. A real life case of this is
Oh
Liam Hoekstra from the United States.
Yeah, we gotta look him up. What was his name?
Liam Hoekstra.
Liam Hoekstra.
Liam
Liam
Hoekstra.
Hemsworth. Oh, he's handsome. Wait, he was in Hunger Games.
What?
Liam Hemsworth.
Talking about?
Liam Hemsworth's.
No.
I'm sending over a picture.
What's the name?
Hoekstra.
sent over a picture.
Hoekstra. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, dude
But he's
is
only a
jacked
kid.
at like 6 years old.
Did he,
Yeah.
like, is he only that old, or did he like die at a young age or something?
I do not know. I think we might find out.
Dude is jacked. Yeah, we're about to find out quick. Oh my god, he's a 6-pack at like 4.
Doctors recorded that he had prominent muscle development in his legs as an infant. Like, bro came out of the womb jacked. Yeah, he never skipped leg day in there.
Hello.
Bro could do a pull-up
That's
at 8
crazy.
months old, had a six-pack
Oh my
when he was
gosh.
just 3 years old, and could
This
lift
has to
3
actually
kilogram
setbacks here.
dumbbells with his arms fully extended at
No.
just 3 years
Wait.
old as well.
You
guys
No.
more
Understand
than
how
me.
crazy that is? Bro probably only weighed 3 kgs at the time. To add icing on the cake, there are no known medical complications to this condition. All those
I am
benefits
so
and not a
in.
single drawback has been
Nah.
found. That is just plain unfair.
Nah.
And that's
Sign me
why
up.
it gets the number 2 spot on this list.
He was probably like the most popular kid in preschool. Imagine all the girls like, hey, handsome, hey, love.
He's probably like in the NFL right now.
Yeah, I would guess that he would be a menace
Where
in
is
any
he
sport
now?
that he played. Gotta figure out where he ended up.
I think he was a gymnast. I don't know where he ended up.
Can't find him.
I think he's only 5. Oh, he's now 19 now.
Let's go.
I don't know. He seems like to be living a normal life now. Dang, so much potential, man. Come on, Liam.
Pretty epic.
All right, let's see number 1.
List. Fearlessness.
Fearlessness.
Geordie Cernick is a man from the UK who was diagnosed with Cushing's syndrome, where his body produced too much cortisol, which caused him to have severe, life-threatening weight gain and high blood pressure.
Oh.
After numerous brain surgeries and complications, in a final surgical operation, his adrenal glands were removed from his body. This gruesome operation required removing one of his ribs, and it was extremely painful. Thankfully, his Cushing's syndrome was cured as a result, but it came with a price. When Geordie woke up in the hospital bed, he was on life support. He had numerous tubes coming out of him, and the doctors solemnly told him that there had been complications.
I think this is the origin story of Captain America.
Captain America is not real.
Oh. Crap. All right, never mind. Hold that.
He had developed pneumonia and then meningitis, which is a potentially fatal infection of the brain.
Meningitis.
It's not that bad. I get over it in a
Surprisingly,
week.
upon receiving the bad news, Geordie had no response. He didn't feel anything. Among the many functions of the adrenal glands, one of them is influencing your body's stress response, also known as fight or flight, namely through the hormone adrenaline. Turns out, due to the removal of his adrenal glands, the part of Geordie's brain that controlled fear had been turned off.
Wow.
So
This
now
seems dangerous.
he lives a life of zero fear. Can you imagine that? Not feeling the nervous pit in your stomach before an important test? Or not feeling...
Do you think that he still like gets scared of bears and spiders and like ghosts and stuff?
No fear.
None of it.
They literally just said no fear.
It's one of those things where like he knows what fear is because he had it before and then he got this surgery and then now he doesn't have it. So,
Right,
like, in
I
his
think-
brain, he knows, right? He knows that he should be scared, but he's not.
But he's not.
Yeah, like I think if he saw a Black Widow spider, he would be like, oh, it's a Black Widow spider, so I'm not going to touch it. But I don't think he'd be like, oh my god, it's a Black Widow spider!
Yeah, that's what I would
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Huh. I mean, if I had this power, my first thing, I would like somehow talk myself into thinking I could fly.
Talk to a woman, maybe?
No, I said
Talk to
me,
a
not
lady?
you, Alec. I said me.
You would feel like you're
not
flying
you.
after you talk to
Yeah,
women.
oh, that's my bad. Just thinking for myself, thinking out loud.
Alec
Yeah.
would finally have
I
a
would- I'd
complete
probably go
sentence
talk
with a
to a girl.
female.
You would get the surgery. You would probably end up still feeling fear, though. I think deep down.
I would.
Hi, my name's Alec. I got my adrenal glands removed. I don't have
I
adrenaline
have to call my
anymore. Hi,
doctor. The surgery didn't work. Hey, doc.
Sorry, Alec.
shy and flustered when asking a girl out, not having a second thought when taking a risk? You'd be an absolute Giga Chad, especially when cases of anxiety and paranoia are increasing in our society right now. Fearlessness would drastically change the course of your life. But just
the bad
like
part.
many of the
They
other
gotta sell that in a
disorders on
pill.
this list, there's a catch. Fear is a fundamental survival instinct, and the absence of it could be very dangerous.
That's what I would do.
But even worse than
Yeah.
that, Geordie lost something much more important after
Love.
his surgery. He lost
His
the
left
ability
pinky?
to feel excited for things, to feel suspense, and in some cases,
comes with fear,
even
actually,
joy.
yeah.
It took away his ability to experience life. But what do I...
Do like skydiving, you know, the rush, like all the rushes you get from doing things that you're afraid of. Like you wouldn't be able to conquer.
Yeah, like
that
going
things.
outside.
Like the feeling of running a mile that you're scared that you won't be able to make it. But
Yeah, but the bear I was
yeah.
imagining chasing me will catch me. I won't have that fear.
It's good to do things that you fear because the outcome afterwards is you get that euphoric
I'm
feeling.
gonna go call my mom.
It's rewarding.
It's rewarding.
I'm not scared of you anymore, Mom!
Conquer your fears.
Really scary.
Sorry, Mom, I didn't mean it.
Long story short, you're the real superhero today for watching this video. And if you want to see another video and become an extra special superhero, click right here.